Okay, everybody, our first guest this morning provides aid to folks in the Tennessee Valley. Their approach is an alternative and natural way of healing without using industrialized pharmaceuticals. Instead, they use cannabis, the legal parts. I want you guys to come on out. This right here is Mark Bradley and John Staggs. Good morning, good morning, and good morning. Now, of course, John works for Green Lady Dispensary in Huntsville, and Mark is their main distributor and curator. They're here to show off a few of their products. You guys, we're happy to have you this morning because this is such an interesting topic, and a lot of people I know might need some help as well. So, but before we jump into that, you brought us what you guys brought us today. Please tell us more about Green Lady.
Well, Green Lady's been in operation for about 6 years. We're family owned. We really cater to a wide variety of people, be it veterans or older folks that deal with aches and pains and the anxieties of life. So we have a lot of people that come to our doors that may be fed up with the hamster wheel of pharmaceuticals. So we give them an option, absolutely.
And with that as well, people who might need some of those remedies to help them with whatever they're facing. We know that recent legislation has put a major hurdle in your business. Can you talk to us more about that as well?
So as a distributor and manufacturer from out of state, each state's going to be a little bit different. So yes, Alabama's putting in some regulations, certainly on the THC side. Which may even affect some of the medicinal products, mainly the 40 milligrams of THC per unit. On the THC side, they've just reduced the amount of THC per unit to 10 milligrams and then 40 milligrams per package, essentially. So that will go also for the tinctures that are full spectrum and have THC in them, any of the medicinal products as well.
And you guys are following those, of course, to the T, making sure that you are following those regulations as well.
Yes, and it will add a little bit of cost into doing business, but essentially we plan on following regulations. We've been asking for regulations.
Yes, and that's what we want to go to. How will it affect the products and what you guys sell?
Well, generally, it's going to affect a lot of it. However, we're definitely working on getting a fully compliant line that deal with all the issues that need to without the THC.
Okay.
So for us, for us in the Chicagoland area and dealing with all these different states, right? Green Lady has always had a huge medicinal presence, okay? So most of their medicinal products for pain, anxiety, sleep, cognitive function, those won't change.
Okay.
Maybe a hair on the THC side. But as far as the efficacy, that shouldn't change much on the medicinal side. The THC side, folks that are higher THC consumers will have to eat more units.
Okay, and is that, can you share with us what you've brought here today? I see 3 different products here.
We have focused on minor cannabinoids, as has the Green Lady, meaning CBD is the major. There are 120, or many more, but there are 120 other cannabinoids in the plant we know of. Each one of them has its own properties. We've spent our time, money, and research on figuring out what each one of those does. While we can't make specific claims on medicinal claims, we are learning what products work for sleep, what products work for anxiety and pain, what products work best for cognitive function, neurological issues. We even have products for erectile dysfunction. So there's a lot of different reasons to come in and see the folks at the Green Lady, and they can get pretty specific with you in there.
And just really hearing how broad, you know, these things that people might come in for, and some of the resources that you might have that might be able to help them. Is this right here, is this a tincture?
It is a tincture, yes.
The great thing about the selection of products that we brought today is a great representative of the major ways of taking them, right? We have our capsules, which is very familiar for most people, right? We're used to taking capsules on the daily, so that's a very familiar way. Gummies are also a very good entrance way because people think of gummies as being not intrusive and very relatable, right? The tinctures are one of my favorites personally because they bypass the stomach and the liver. You get the full efficacy of the compounds that are being used. And they have a much faster onset. They usually hit within 5 minutes or so. So you can really tell, a lot of times we'll give folks a sample while we're telling them. And we can see if it works for them at that moment.
Something just that fast. Well, that is very interesting. And for some folks, if they need something that works for them that fast, very important. I want to ask you guys, in your own personal opinions, how important is it to the community for your business to be able to operate?
Well, I can speak from a first-person perspective about the people that I see come through the door on a daily, a lot of times you can see the light come back on in their eyes when they get away from the old system that's not working. It's causing more problems to something that's much more healthy, and they don't feel bad in the morning after doing it. I think it's a hugely important thing because it's really people's fathers and mothers and grandparents and our veterans and our first responders that are really benefiting mostly from all this stuff. So for us to maintain our business being open is definitely just keeping that lifeline out there.
Absolutely. Anything you would like to add?
I think, I think that some things we overlook sometimes are the folks that are at any age. It's a great alternative a lot of times to some of those more addictive street drugs. So, and I don't necessarily mean THC. Even the products that are non-THC or very low THC for the anxiety that comes along with daily living. A regular dosing of some of these CBD products can change your life.
Absolutely. Such an important and life-changing, conversation for a lot of folks out there watching. Where can our viewers go to learn more about Green Lady?
Well, we do have a website. You can certainly check us out on the Green Lady CBD Dispensary.
There you go.
Come in, see
Come in and see us.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's what to do.
I'm there almost every single day that we're open. Please come in and ask for me. I'd be happy to walk you through whatever we need to and cater our program directly to your personal needs.
Awesome. Thank you
Thank you
both
so much
for coming in and talking to us about this. We appreciate you for coming by.